Hello, welcome to another webisode of American Scooter. Today, we're looking at an old friend, my buddy Bennett's 1979 P125X. A familiar scooter to some of the viewers here. We've got several episodes dedicated to reviving this old girl. Well, unfortunately for Bennett, it was stolen, but recovered by Bennett himself. The thief or someone bodged her all up, and right before I left town for several months, he rode her over to the shop, and she's just been sitting here. But now I'm back, and I'm about to sort this old girl and get her back to her rightful owner. Well, that thief sure did a number on Bennett's scooter. It appears they took the headset top off. They jammed a screwdriver or knife or something into the old key switch and just buggered that all up. And for some reason, cut a bunch of wires underneath the headset and spliced stuff together. And then they sprayed some kind of what I think maybe was that liquid electrical tape that's in the little aerosol can, because there's just this black flaky stuff all over everything inside of there. So I tried to clean it up. I put new connectors on, got all the wiring sorted, put a new key switch on. I put a new front brake lever on, new front brake cable, got that all hooked up. I don't think the speedometer is working. It's missing the little keeper plate that holds the cable to the steering column. So I don't know. I foolishly put gas in it thinking that I could start it right up, but Bennett did ride it over here. And I pulled fuel out before I went out of town to go work for a few months. So I thought it'd be all right. I could put fuel in it and it would start up, but something else is wrong. The choke, unfortunately, really isn't actuating, and it does appear that the thief cut some of the wires or one of the wires on the CDI trying to figure something out, and there's duct tape all over the spark plug wire. I did get the gear cables all tightened up and good, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to take the fuel tank out and assess that choke cable and probably fuss around with the wiring on the stator as well. So I thought it'd kind of be a little quickie. I'll get it up and together and get it out of here, but that's not the case. So that's just a project for another day. Hey, 120 pounds. Good compression. Should be running.
It was last
It was. It ran when parked.
Yeah. Move this to the middle.
Yeah, just move right into the middle.
Oh man. Poor little baby.
It's not going into first gear real well, or it won't stay. I can't keep it. Like I gotta hold it in first gear. So I think either something is keeping it from rotating in here, or it's something at the gear selector. So I got to take a look at both of those.
Gotcha.
And then I was gonna check the rear shocks.
New brake handle. This is the bicycle brake handle that the guy put on it?
It's all buggered up over here too. He definitely laid it down. So it got laid down on this side. They broke this off. This is the headset's a little chipped up. Surprisingly, the leg shield's not dented up or anything.
It is a little right here.
We'll have to get it all together and kind of ride it a little bit, make sure everything's good. Oh, good, he left.
I found the last of his money.
75 cents. His rental fee.
55. Cheap bastard. Anyway.
I'll check this guy first because it's easier.
my least favorite thing that happened to it was was definitely the chrome fender being
painted. Yeah.
Oh my god. That was my favorite.
And they like, what did they put tape? What did they? I don't know why
There
there's
was
like
all
paint
this-
missing off the leg shield.
I don't understand that part either. It was taped on the backside. Like maybe they were gonna start painting the front of it or something. I don't know. But it's got this primer on it. I wonder if I can even just chip that off slowly.
Try and put it in first gear.
Okay.
Just turn it towards first gear. Still, yeah, I can see it sticking.
It's in.
Huh? No, it's
That's
not.
neutral.
No, it's not. You're not going into first gear.
Oh, it's not? It's
No,
clicking.
I can see.
Okay.
I can see it right here. So here, come here, and I'll show you the. Hold on. So see the little indentations
Yes.
here. So right now it's sitting in. That's its neutral position, right? That's second gear. That's third gear. That's fourth gear. So first gear is this indentation right here. And when you go watch out, like when I go to put it in first, see how it's not sitting in the
Yeah, I see it.
indentation there? So that'll cause it to pop out.
I mean, I wonder how much longer it would have lasted in that guy's hands anyway.
Oh, the bum?
Yeah. The bum that lived in a pile of tires and garbage bags. You want to tell that story?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Tell the story of
so one day-
the bum that lived in a pile of tires.
I mean, it got stolen. One day I went for a walk with the dog. I came back and I grabbed my helmet because I was going to go for a ride. I went outside. No scooter. There's the lock and the bar that went through the wheel.
The wheel, yeah.
And they're both just sitting on the ground, chopped up. And I was like, oh, damn it. So I took to social media.
I remember you calling me, and then, I remember getting texts, because you saw the guy, or somebody saw the guy, not you, somebody else saw the guy.
Jesse saw the guy.
Texted you pictures, you texted me those pictures, and I remember I put it out on social media too, that it was missing, and I think somebody else,
Well,
that dude Jesse, had like, hey, I think I saw it, blah, blah, blah. We knew that it was in the neighborhood.
Yeah. So it was in the neighborhood. My buddy Jesse actually tried to stop the guy, but the dude kept turning down wrong ways and stuff like that, and so then that was 2 weeks into it being stolen, and then another 2 weeks goes by and I'm sitting at home watching a movie with my girl, and I get a phone call from my buddy Robert, and he's at Saturn Bar, which is 3 blocks from my house. He's like, hey man, I just saw your scooter go by. It went around the corner and the guy stopped. And I was like, I'm on my way right now. And so I went outside, and my neighbor was sitting on his steps. My buddy Scott was smoking a cigarette, and he's like, hey, where you going? I was like, I'm going to get my scooter from some dude around the corner at Saturn Bar. And he's like, I'm coming with you. I was like, come on.
Was it lakeside of the bar?
Yes, it was on the north side of the thing.
That crappy part of the
new Bywater. Dude.
Yeah, where houses are $500,000 and you got to live next to a guy that lives underneath a pile of tires.
Yes, exactly. So, he and I jump in the car. We run over. My buddy Rob gets in at Saturn Bar. So there's the 3 of us, and we go up the street, 2 blocks up. There it is, just sitting in front of somebody's house. And I was like, all right,
Was it a derelict house, or was it?
No, somebody was living there. It was a nice house. With
$500,000 house next to a pile of tires.
With and it had a big tall fence, privacy fence and everything.
It wasn't on that property.
No, it was just on the shoulder of the road in front of a pile of tires
bunch of
and
trash.
garbage bags. So I just said to my buddy, hey man, just drive the car back to the house, follow me, right? And thinking that it would just be this easy jump on it and take off thing, I was wrong. I walk up, the ignition is gone, and it's just covered with a pile of tape.
Right.
So I was like, well, if I can, I'm just gonna, and I'm trying. That was when I was trying to put it in gear, and I was like, the whole thing feels like shit. So then I just went to push it away, and it stopped. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked down, and all of a sudden, from the pile of tires and garbage bags emerges this completely like subspecies weird human growth thing, and he's like, "What are you doing with my stuff?" And I was like, "This is mine." And he's like, "I bought that thing." I was like, "I don't care how you got it. It's mine. I'm taking it right now." That dude's ankle was tied to the.
So he had like a piece of string tied
he had
to
a
his
little
leg
piece of rope.
to the kickstart lever?
Yes, from his ankle to the lever. And I reached down, I slipped.
Maybe that's what you should have done. You'd have had to run through the window of your house.
I could tell that he wanted to put up a fight, and I was like, "Don't even think about it, dude." My buddies got out of the car and everything. Like, as soon as he started crawling out, my buddies got out of the car, and it was just like, "I'm taking it, that's it." And he goes, there was a milk crate on the rack back here, and he goes, "That's my stuff right there." And I was like, "Oh, this?" And I just like took the bungee cord off and I threw it over this fence.
Into that person's yard?
Yes, and that person has a pack of pit bulls apparently, and they came running at the fence like barking and scratching and everything, and I was like, "Good luck, dude. Have a nice day." I was like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you would have been better off if I'd have called the cops or something, you know?
Nah, they wouldn't have shown up.
Yeah, they wouldn't have.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly, yeah. But I got it back. Now it's all jacked up.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's pretty bad.
What do you think we got?
It looks bad. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, it's funny that this is just
That's the original color.
Well, the liquid Terminator that we put on.
Yeah.
But this is the gray, just the Rust-Oleum I sprayed it with to make it look more even.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so we could just take the cast off, and unfortunately, you know, like this is riveted on, so it's not much. We'd have to tape this off.
Yeah.
But we could kind of give it another quick spray, or you can just leave it like a badge of honor.
I'm just gonna leave it like a badge of honor for now.
For
anyway.
now. The fender looks stupid.
I think I'm safe to take this tape off of here. Jesus Christ, dude.
Hey, would you hand me up on top of the bench by those cans, those little aerosol cans right there?
Yes.
There's a little tube of red grease. I can literally see it. Look to your right. Look, see the aerosol cans up against the wall? Tube of grease, there you go. I'm just gonna put a little.
See if it slips.
Well, no, I'm putting the cables.
Mind if I smoke?
You gonna do you. No, I'm tucking the cables back under the cover, and I'm gonna stick a little grease under here, which I didn't do before. It had some on there from before. Don't huff the grease. All right. Just try to pop it into first gear again. Does it feel fine?
It's clicking.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got a tight click. It feels better going towards first than it does going towards second.
All right. Let's see. It's really odd. When I test rode it, I felt like I kept like sitting on it because I was like, man, the shock seems super squishy. And for whatever reason, I swear I would have clicked this shock up, the tension up higher, and it's all the way down. That's pretty strange. I can't imagine why anybody would adjust that. Joy. There we go.
You just get it off or get it tight.
No, it's see there's this little ring right here, and it's the same thing like the gear selector. It's got these little steps, these little indentations.
Yeah.
So I'm basically just raising the spring compression, right? And I'm just making the spring tighter, which will give it a tighter feel.
Gotcha.
I can't get all the way around on this stupid little notch. And I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Really hard to see what I'm doing.
I hear you. makes you wonder if you have like a lift for one of these things.
Well, I know it seems silly, but I didn't want to take that scooter.
No, I hear you.
I don't want to take that scooter off the lift because it's like I really need. It's been here for such a long time, and I really need to get moving on it. And I feel like if I take it off the lift, it'll just stay off the lift. So
the curse of getting off the lift.
yeah, so I'm trying to just leave it on there. So it's like force me to get. And really, I was also wanting to get this and Leo's out of here first because they're basically easy fixes in comparison. Like that's a full-on rebuild. So that engine comes out, gets completely rebuilt. Pop the seat up and look in that tank. Like the tank is, I don't know if I can even save that fuel tank. It's in such bad shape.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that thing was sitting up for years.
Dude, there's like shit loose in there.
Yeah, with ethanol fuel in it, and it just rotted that tank. And I pumped it out, but it's still there's like this sludge down there.
Yeah.
If only it was on a table and I could sit. Hold on.
You couldn't even stand. It'd be nuts. Just too bad you don't have one of those.
Ah, got it.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Rips, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That rips. Yeah, now she's flying.
Yeah, but after we did the conversion, it started, it was like fucking...
She's seemingly back to normal.
I know, I'm so stoked, dude.
Yeah, that's great.
So much.
This is awesome. I'm gonna put her up. Let's take the old Chevy, go get some lunch.
Let's do it. The difference between the original build and then putting the new head on it and everything.
Yeah, it's night and day, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got it.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like it's fast.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's a lot. Yeah, that one. I think it was a 125 stock.
125.
Yeah, man. This is I think. What did we put a Polini 177 on it?
77.
But your rev range is way higher. It pops way faster. I mean, it's real easy to pop a wheelie in first gear.
Yeah.
And the throttle response is super nice. No, man, it rides just as good as I remember it.
Yeah, stoked.
Sweet. All right, I want to put this stuff inside in case it rains.
That's wet.
Thanks for watching. Hey,
Hit the old like and subscribe if you like what you saw. And if you're new to the channel and you found us with this video, be sure to check out the episodes where we pull this rusty old girl out of the jaws of death and bring her back to life. I got 3 episodes just dedicated to that, and another one where we hop her up. And stay tuned for more stuff coming. Some of these old ladies here we're pushing back into the shop. They're going to be coming at you real soon. Take care. Ciao.